Hey guys, Bryce here. I just wanted to kind of talk about, what are some of the biggest costs that most accountants and bookkeepers don't think about when they're starting their business. And, it's funny, right? When I got started with my accounting business about 7 years ago, I totally fell for a lot of these same mistakes that we're going to be talking about avoiding today. So you really have to start thinking in terms of that. Not a lot of people think in terms of like the opportunity cost of exponential growth, right? For example, it's always funny whenever I talk about the story of some of my students, like especially the students where they started from scratch, like zero, or they might have had like $300 a month was because they had like one client that was like underpaying them, and then they actually get to that $15,000-$20,000 per month mark. That's always so incredibly fun to kind of watch because you can see their progression. Generally, they go from like zero to about 5 grand. Then from about five, they go to about like 15 because it's like once you figure out like the steps and what to do, then scaling and kind of growing is more about how fast you want to go. Do you want to be someone who gets to about $10,000 a month and kind of coast and relax for a little bit to kind of get their bearings, or do you want to go straight to $20,000 per month? It's really kind of fun because you have that choice. And then you start kind of switching up the service, you start doing a little bit of different things, then pretty soon you're sitting at $500,000 per year, and then after that you can go after the $1 million mark. That's kind of where I'm shooting for. I'm shooting for about 7 figures over either the next year or the next 2 years. I want to be able to hit 7 figures per year across both of my businesses. And that's not something you do overnight. Of course, like some people, they have this idea they're just going to become a millionaire overnight, which I did when I first got started. But it's kind of interesting because it's not that it's challenging to hit $1 million in a year. It's just that there's a lot of little things that need to be lined up in order for you to be able to handle that growth. Hopefully, you have a great rest of your day. Take it easy. Talk to you soon.